guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Maya Ashley and today I am here to tell you guys how I stay motivated through troubling times. I have my notes right here, so let's get started. So I know as of recently there have been a lot of traumatizing events and a lot of people are wondering how we're going to move on, what's going to happen next, and they just feel like they don't even know what to do next in their life. So whether this troubling time has been happening for 400 years, the past 4 years, or the past couple of months, these tips will help you stay motivated through those troubled times, and I encourage you guys to take these tips. So I want to start off by saying that you are exactly where you are supposed to be in this moment. So it's not by happenstance that you clicked on this video, whether the title intrigued you, whether you need motivation yourself, whether you're already subscribed to my channel, whether that's you just like watching me, all good valid reasons, but I need you to know that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment. So if you are feeling confused, struggling with self-development, struggling with self-worth, if you're struggling to figure out what is your next move, know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And that actually is my very first tip, to be very present and to understand that the circumstances that you're in are where you're supposed to be, and find peace with the fact that you are where you are supposed to be. My second tip would be never compare your journey to other people. I used to find myself being unmotivated because I felt like my efforts weren't being rewarded the same way that other people's efforts were being rewarded. Okay, so this is a quick example. You got all A's in your report card and you got your parents' praise from it, and that made you very happy at first. And then you go on Instagram and you see that your friend also got all A's, but as a reward, she got $100 per all A's. And so that made you feel like your accomplishment was lesser. But the real question is, did you still both get all A's? And you find yourself thinking, you feel like you didn't achieve the same thing she just achieved, but you really did. So I find when I compare myself to other people, I stop feeling motivated to do things for myself, and I start to feel motivated to do things for the praise and other people. And in turn, that turns into something that you really don't want because you're not really being happy and you're never really satisfied with that. And then you become unmotivated all again. And it's just a big cycle that never stops. So there's really a lot of tips in that, but really do not compare your journey with other people and do things for yourself, because what is success? Your success is defined by you, for you. Who is to tell you that what you're doing is not enough? Your success is not dependent on praise, it's not dependent on other people. This kind of leads me to the next point that I want to talk about. You have to believe in yourself. So the way I stay motivated even when a lot of turmoil is going on around me, I believe that I have something to say, and I believe that what I am doing will impact the world in a positive way, in whatever way that's supposed to be. I remember that my purpose on this world will serve its purpose if I just keep moving in the direction that I am being led to go in. So with keeping that in mind, just know that what you're doing will contribute to the world in the way that it's supposed to. So keep doing what you're doing and you will be rewarded in a way that makes you feel fulfilled. So I always keep that fact in mind to motivate myself to continue in schoolwork, with my YouTube, with my music, anything. Just remember that whatever you're doing will contribute to the world in some way. So just remember that you are more powerful than you know, and that what you are doing is of value, and there is no one in the world that can tell you that you are not valuable, because who is doing what you're doing? No one, because there's no one else that's exactly like you. So I always keep that in mind when I'm feeling down and I feel like, no, I don't think I should do this anymore. I feel like I should quit. I remember that what I'm doing could be affecting the world or could be inspiring someone that I don't even know. But if I stop, then that will also stop, and you just never know how you're affecting people. So now I'm going to start getting into the more physical tips, like the things you can actually write down and you can see your progress. So one thing that's really important to me to stay motivated is me being able to see my progress happening, to see that I'm completing something, so that I know I'm just not going and completing nothing. So it's very, very, very important 2, write down your goals every night. So if I want to eat breakfast at 8 a.m., write that down. If I want to work out, if I want to create a YouTube video, if I want to edit a video, if I want to post an Instagram post, whatever you need to do, whatever you feel like will make you feel productive, you need to write that down, because it is nothing more satisfying than going in your journal, you don't understand, and checking that off, y'all. Like, you feel so fulfilled, even if it's little things, because being able to know that you're actually completing something makes you motivated to do more things. If you just feel like you're going and getting nothing out of it, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But if you can see your goals being checked off your list, there's no feeling like that. I know
be productive
it's kind of like being overused now, because people are trying to make you feel pressured to do stuff. But no, really, productivity is literally subjective. If you feel like getting up and eating breakfast because you don't usually do that, that's productive to you. And that is what you need to write on your list and check it off, and watch how much more fulfilled you feel. It's really crazy, but it's not, because there's power in the pen and there's power in your voice. Those are 2 other things to remember. Like, I just keep going off on other tips and stuff, but seriously, there's power in the pen, there's power in your tongue, and when you speak things and when you write things down, you can watch things come to fruition. And when you see things coming true and you see yourself doing things, you really just want to keep going and keep running and keep running, keep running, keep running. But speaking on the fact of keeping running and keeping running and keeping running, don't run yourself out. When things are going on, especially in your head and around you in the world, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the media. It's easy to get overwhelmed by your thoughts. It's easy to get overwhelmed by other people around you. Just remember to take time to relax. Take that social media break. It's okay. It's okay to be out of the loop for some time. Take that break from whatever you're writing. Take that break from that song. Take that break from your job and take like a walk or something, whether it's for 10 minutes, for the whole day. You need some time to yourself to be able to feel human. Our purpose in life is to be happy. It's not to be stressed, because really at the end of it all, who needs to be satisfied with your day? Who has to sleep at night with the thoughts in your head? It's you. So that's why you need to take a break and just be. We are human beings, so we need to take a break to just be. Sometimes you don't always have to be running around, and that's something you also need to understand. And that ties back to me saying you are exactly where you need to be. And if you are in bed resting your head and you have a thought in your head about the assignment that's due next week, you tell that thought to go away.
Next caller!
Because next week is not now, and I'm exactly where I need to be in this bed having my 8 hours of sleep, because that's what I do. I'm sleeping and I'm having a dream about school that's not even until August.
Coronavirus!
I think, we don't even know, but I'm dreaming about school, and in my head I'm like, girl, what are you worried about school for when it's not even close? Like, calm down, take that out, remove that thought from your mind, and sleep peacefully. And you know what I do? I sleep peacefully. Wire your brain to think positively and wire your brain to be forgiving to yourself, because sometimes you just need that break. Sometimes you just need that break, and it's okay. Like, you cannot feel guilty for being human and needing a break. So that's what you need to remember. Do not feel guilty for relaxing. Another thing that helps me be motivated during troubling times is creating a routine, whether that be a morning routine, a night routine, a daily routine, something that you can do every day to make you feel like you did something. Because like I've been talking about this entire video, you define your own success. If you complete that one thing in your routine every day, you did something, and you go. You did that thing you did today. So make sure you create a routine. And the last thing that I do, and I suggest you all do to be able to stay motivated when you are feeling down, when the world is going crazy, when you feel like you just don't know what to do, is to meditate and to manifest what you want. And I'm just going to expand on that. When I say meditate, there are many ways to meditate, but really it's just important to be present. So in whatever way you want to meditate, whatever direction you choose, just make sure you're being present and you are focusing on the present thoughts, and you're focusing on just being in a space and not worrying about the future or what you're gonna do next, because when you're always stuck in worrying about the future, how do you celebrate the successes that you are having at the moment? Like, if I win a Grammy, I'm not gonna be on stage during my acceptance speech thinking about how I'm gonna win my next Grammy, because at one point that Grammy is what I wanted. So why am I dismissing what I wanted to get something else when I literally can bask in the moment just for a moment, because that's something that I wanted? So what is the point of wanting something to then get that and then just be unsatisfied and just want more? Not saying that you should stop moving forward, you should, but you need to take the time to be present and to appreciate what you do have, because when you don't, you start to feel like a robot. You start to feel like you're just doing and not receiving, and I've fallen into that before, and it's not something that is going to help you thrive at all. Like, some people think it's like a boss mindset, like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. But no, I promise you, bosses are happy with their accomplishments. If I made $100 today, I'm going to appreciate that $100. I'm going to be thankful for this $100 at this moment. And of course, I want to make more $100. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, meditate and be present. And the last thing, and I know this word has been overused as of recently, but it's a real thing. Manifest what you want. Like I've already said in this video, there's power in the tongue and there's power in your thoughts. So thinking about and using whatever manifestation techniques that you want to use, there's power in your thought, and that simple fact keeps me motivated, because I know that if I keep thinking positive, then positivity will come to me, because I know that I have some type of power over my life. But I know I said the other thing was the last thing, but something else just popped in my head. Like I said, you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and everything is not for you, and your journey is not everyone else's journey. If it is not in the divine plan of your life, you also have to be okay with that, because you can't stay down from losses, because if you stay down, how are you going to get back up? So at some point, you just need to let it go. You just need to breathe in all the negative thoughts and all the sadness about it and release it, because it's easy to get stuck, but if you get stuck down there, it's a hard way up. But if you focus on the successes and the things that have actually worked out for you, because there are things that actually worked out for you, I promise, if you focus on those, then you'll be motivated to work towards more things like that, because you know how good those successes made you feel. It's just a quick video of me, kind of a conversation, kind of a tip video, kind of how I stay motivated. I really just want to have a real honest and quick conversation, because I know there are so many things going on in the world, and I know that I found myself feeling really heavy from everything. And I know that I like to provide people with what I feel like is needed in the world, and I think that I was led to make this video to inspire someone, and if I can inspire one person, that is totally enough for me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will be back for more videos. Bye.